Hello. Just a casual update from my page and my crazy hair that I have made a decision to cut my hair back off. I just don't know what I'm doing it yet. I'm not doing it this week, but I plan to do it. Oh my gosh. You know what I just realized? So I'm on here to just do a quick update, just like a little quick video. Is that first of all, I am going to cut off my hair. I really need to wash it to fix it differently tomorrow because I have a doctor's appointment, but it's early and I don't think I'm going to have time. And I don't have it in me to do tonight. I'm tired. I worked all day today. Really, it wasn't as long of a day as what it could have been, so I'm grateful. But also, and again, I'm going to be very sad when my final day comes. I'm going to miss making money. But also, I have 2 full days left. And I'm counting it down for sure. And I have to clean this week too. And then after I clean this week, I'll have 1 more clean. I still haven't found my external hard drive. I don't know where it is. I really want to find it so that I can do editing, so that I can edit videos. And not that I will probably do a lot of different kind of content, because I probably won't. So it'll still be a lot of what I call blah blah videos, like me sitting here doing blah blah videos. It's still going to be a lot of that, but it would open it up. I could do a lot more. Another thing that's just in, I really want to take my nails off and redo them, but I don't have time to do that tonight either. So it's very annoying. I did not go to my doctor's appointments that I had for this weekend. I rescheduled them, and so now I'm going tomorrow for the ultrasound only. It is not the doctor appointment. The doctor appointment is next week. We had some weather coming in, and honestly, it's one of those things. Is it gonna hit? Is it not gonna hit? Is it gonna split and go around us? Because a lot of times things do split and go around us. It wasn't like a guaranteed thing, but it was like, it could totally miss us. But if it doesn't and it hits, it's gonna be super bad. My doctor is not just across town. I really wish that he was. I like that hospital. I like the staff. I like the drive. But I don't really love the doctors here as much, and I trust my doctor. So my doctor is 45 minutes away. So, yeah. So, I went ahead and I rescheduled for tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, I need to be leaving here sometime between 9 and 9:15 to drop my kids off with my mom. And I'm going to go have my ultrasound, and I will have the update of that for my 25-week video, which I'll be doing in the next couple of days because I'm about to roll over to 25 weeks. And another exciting thing, and I'll probably talk more, I don't know. There's bobby pins in here somewhere. I don't know. I don't know where they are anymore. I'll talk more about this, I'm sure, in the coming videos because it's going to be a part of my life for a little while. But I'm very excited because our doors and windows were delivered today. So that's exciting. I picked out an exterior paint for my doors. But I have a sample for the interiors or whatever, but I don't know if they'll get hung first and then we'll paint them. It would be better to paint them and then hang them, but then at the same time, then they could get scuffed up. So I don't know what we're going to do. But the exterior is going to be black, which is what they are right now. But I'm very excited to have all of these replaced. They are very old. I mean, I don't know if they've been replaced since this house was built. This house was built in the 70s. And I don't know if they've been replaced since then. I've always been grateful for what we have. I don't want anybody to mistake anything. I don't think your stuff has to be just like replaced and brand new all the time. I don't. But what I will say is this house needed some attention. When my husband and I got married, I mean, the decks were like practically falling off of the house. So, you know, the decks were replaced and, you know, stuff like that. Eventually, I mean, nothing came all at once. My husband has had this house probably, I don't know, I would have to do the math, probably for like 12 years or something like that. 11 or 12 years, something like that. And the doors and windows are going to get replaced now. And it is high time because to say we have screens, we really don't have screens. We have screens with big holes along the bottom. You know, they're not keeping anything out. They're really not. And the windows themselves, like, they're strange windows, and also like they've leaked. You know how that can happen, and some of our windows in our house you cannot even see out of because that gas or whatever has leaked, which is weird because they're not double pane, they're single pane, but they're hung. Like, I don't understand what's going on and why you can't see out of some of them. My husband said the gas leaked and, you know, whatever else. You can sit in here on a windy day, and especially if the doors upstairs are open to the rooms upstairs. But even if it's not, and it sounds like a haunted house, it's like, ooh. It's a very drafty house. So I'm just excited because I think our energy bills are going to be much better. I think it's going to be way more energy efficient. I think it'll be a lot easier to regulate temperature in this house. I think it'll be a lot easier to see out of. I think it's going to be a lot easier to clean. I think it's just going to be nice to have a newer, fresher look. I would really like to get rid of our vertical blinds. Horizontal. They're horizontal. I would really like to get rid of our blinds. But I'm kind of thinking it's not going to happen. Just kind of thinking it's not. What else? I don't know. I'm just excited. I just know that I'm excited. Once the one window gets replaced, my daughter's bed is getting moved, and she's excited about that. You know, new, different stuff. It's fun. Yeah, so that's what's going on over here. I completed my work day today, and I now have 2 full days left for truck days to work. They haven't found a replacement. They asked me for a recommendation. I gave them one. It took them forever to follow that lead. That person did not want the job, and so I feel bad for them, and they want somebody in there before I leave so that I can train them instead of them having to train the person. They're getting down to really just having like 2 weeks. Like, we're really down to the last 2 weeks really of my employment there, which is kind of crazy. But as I said, it's also good. I worked my butt off yesterday. I mean, like, I'll do a pregnancy update video, but whatever. I'm just doing like a video just because I worked a lot yesterday. Like, I hustled trying to get my daughter's school done. My mother-in-law showed up, and I put a coat of paint on what's going to be our kitchen island. I cleaned the bathrooms. I took a shower. I cleaned my husband's hair. I cut my husband's hair. I made dinner, and like, that was the thing, is I felt like really I should have accomplished way more yesterday, especially for the way that I felt. And then last night, I really felt really weird. I don't know if I had a blood sugar issue, but all I know is I got very like lethargic, tired, like out of nowhere. It was like somebody pulled the plug, and it was almost to the point that I was slurring my words. I went and sat down, put my feet up, and that seemed to help, but just really weird. I'm probably just run down and tired, and I can tell I need to go back to the chiropractor. I think my left hip is out of place. We're not having a good time with that. By the time I got off work today, because I stand the whole time, I was just like, this hip is like, this hip is hippin'. And so I was talking to my husband about, I'm hoping I can bounce back. I've referred to that in these videos and stuff. But I talked about how I'd like to bounce back. After my first pregnancy, I bounced back great. I mean, the most problematic pregnancy, the most problematic delivery, and like, I bounced back like a champ. But with my second one, I didn't. And I know it's just because I was devoted to everybody else, and I was trying to breastfeed, and then I was eating everything in sight, everything that was on any list saying that it would help your milk supply and everything. I was doing all of it, and I didn't bounce back very well with my second one. And this is my third one, and I'm 36, and I'm older, and like, I know what the statistics say, but I'm tired of being tired and run down all the time. And I know a newborn is only going to make that worse. But I was saying that I would really like to bounce back. My husband was like, well, you're going to have to try really hard. You're going to have to push. And I'm like, I know. But right now, that's feeling somewhat impossible with, like I said, just the aches and pains and the feeling run down and being tired. But I'm also growing a person. So, I'm somewhere in the middle of like, I want to make sure that I give myself grace, but also make myself be accountable, because I know in the long run what's going to make me feel better, right? Anyway, that's all. That's just all my blah blah. I've got things set up for tomorrow. I got the girls their clothes out. I got my older daughter lined up for what we're doing for her school for tomorrow. In the next 2 days, she's going to be working her way into her 7th books. It's 7 of a 12-part series, like, of each subject. So she's going to be working into her 7th books, which means she has 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It doesn't seem like she has much left, but she kind of does. So, I don't know. I believe she can finish first grade this year, but if she doesn't, it's not the end of the world. I may get 2 more weeks down and go, you know what, close enough. Close enough. We're pulling the plug on the school year because you did so phenomenal this year. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. She's really close. She's going into the 7th books. Anyway, I don't know if she's doing it, though. That's what I do know. We're doing it together, and it feels great. I love homeschooling. There's aspects of it that's truly hard, but I feel great about what we're doing, and I'm excited about it. And she's learning so much. It's really amazing. Like, her reading is just like, and her math, like, it's coming along really well. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to get on here and talk to you for a little bit. I'm going to go pull all the stuff out of my hair that's holding it in this not even a style anymore, and figure out my plan for tomorrow, because we need to be getting out of here about 9, 9:15, and dropping the girls off and going to the ultrasound, and then coming back because my husband needs to be helping our contractor replace windows, and we're going to have to do homeschooling in here. So it's going to be a wild time. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.